Good morning. This message is for the sign of Aries, my fellow Aries out there, or cross watcher. Here we go. So let's talk about two things. We're going to put them together and see what message we get out of them. So the first thing is the song that's like stuck in my head, and I'm pretty sure she's an Aries, which is really funny, is Danielle Bregoli. She's the girl that said like, "Cash me outside, how about that?" I think she's pregnant right now anyway. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed, so allegedly, I'm pretty sure she's posted pictures of her pregnant. But anyway, she's an Aries, and I keep hearing her song, hi bitch, hi bitch, hi bitch, hi bitch. Okay, so hi bitch. And then yesterday there was something that I did not know existed, and I'm not sure what I think about it, and honestly it doesn't matter. I feel like it's to each individual person who decides to wear this, but you know how my favorite animal, for those of you who've been watching me a while, you know it's a jellyfish, right? It's my spirit animal. I feel like I was a jellyfish in another lifetime. They're prehistoric. Jellyfish are everything. They're like little aliens. But anyway, I'm obsessed with them. I have it tattooed on my arm. I love jellyfish. Y'all know this. Well, there's haircuts. There's like a jellyfish haircut. You guys have to look it up. I'm not giving my opinion on it. I'm not giving my opinion on it. Because my opinion is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It depends on the people who wear it. Like that it matters how they feel. So just know that's something that stood out to me, and we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about the jellyfish real quick. The jellyfish has been around for a it's prehistoric. It's been around for a very long time. There's a lot of unique factors about jellyfish. I think it's one of the most slept on creatures in the world. People don't understand. They have a lot of spiritual resonance. Jellyfish are very important spiritually, and most people don't realize that, but they're also very, like, beautifully deadly. Not all of them. Some of them don't even hurt you, but a lot of them do, and especially the smallest ones, like irukandji, the tiniest little, can pack a punch. Like, they can do some damage. They can fucking kill you, you know? Now, the fact that people are putting jellyfish, or the idea of a jellyfish, on the hair, on the head. When I think of the head, I think of nothing better than an Aries. Right? Aries governs the head. So I'm thinking Aries governs the head. You got a jellyfish on the head, a jellyfish hair cut. Let's talk about hair, I guess, real quick. What does hair symbolize spiritually?
According to Spirit Vibes, protection and intuition. In some spiritual beliefs, hair is believed to provide protection and intuition. It is seen as a shield against negative energies or influences and a source of heightened awareness and intuition.
So basically, if you're watching this message and it's already resonating with you, I know we just got started and it's still choppy. We haven't got the full message yet, I'm aware. But I think you're okay. You're highly protected. You're more than protected. And the number one thing that protects you is up here. You have a very strong mind. You rule the mind. You can read minds. After all, Aries govern the head. You're a highly intelligent being, and yeah, people can say other people may be more intuitive, but I don't know what's more intuitive than somebody who's got it up here. Just you're quick, okay? Not to mention, you put a jellyfish on the head. That's a huge symbol of, I may come off one way, but don't fuck with me. Something I love about jellyfish is they don't really, if something happens to you with a jellyfish, you're in their territory. Like, the jellyfish isn't really looking for trouble necessarily. You see what I'm saying? Jellyfish is not going to try to come to you and create some sort of harm for you. They're just doing their thing. All they know to do is be a jelly. They're in their own turf, their own territory. The jellyfish is not about to sit there, swim out of the ocean, slither across the sandy shore like a slug, down the street, past cars and everything, up the stairs of your front house, sneak, squeeze through the front door, slither down the side of the hall, down the hall, into the primary bedroom and into your bed and sting the shit out of you. No, you probably got in the jellyfish's territory and then you got stung. So you add that, a jellyfish haircut, and what a jellyfish represents, what hair represents. Protection, intuition, a shield. Hair is very important. Very, very, very important. Hair symbolizes so many things. Okay? And then I'm hearing the song Hi Bitch, which is so random, but you hear that from another Aries, from Bad Baby. That's what she goes by, Bad Baby. Danielle Bregoli, zodiac sign. Aries. She's an Aries. Anyway, so what's basically happening here is Aries, whoever you are watching this video, or cross-watcher, you're highly aware of somebody who's lurking. They're lurking in your turf, in your territory, meaning they're probably spying on you every day, whether they use a screen to do it, whether they use tarot to do it, whether they use magic to do it, whether they use a camera to do it, whether they abuse their authority in some way and use the internet to do it, or something. Someone's definitely infiltrated, and you're aware. You're not doing anything though, because at this point it's like you're the jellyfish deep into the water, but you can see them, right? Because you're used to the water. You can see underwater, you can breathe underwater, you're used to it. So you can see this, let's say it's a human, let's use an example. I can see a vision right now of a jellyfish with like amazing vision, whether they have vision or not, I'm just using it as an example. This is like your soul in the water of the ocean, and you're the jelly, and you have a clear vision, a third eye vision of this human that just walked on shore, and you're miles out, but they're still in your fucking water now. They're in your water. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna mess with them. I'm gonna stay out here. Surely they're not gonna come this way. But then they do. And they start swimming closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, and their legs look longer and longer and longer. And the closer they get to you, the stronger you can feel them, the stronger sense of, I don't like this person in my energy right now. The stronger that becomes, okay? So you start saying, all right, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I could swim, I could run, I could avoid. There's a very big ocean here. If I don't get them, somebody else will. But something about this person is like, no, they got it out for me. There's something particular about me that they just gotta fuck with. You know what I mean? There's just something about me that says, fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me. You know what I mean? Fuck with me. And you're like, okay. So what's happening right now is you're being basically stalked. You're being stalked. Yes, you are. You are being stalked. You would probably be aware of this if you're watching this message. You are aware, or you've been feeling it. Now, I don't mean somebody's literally following you around in their vehicle, but they could be. They're definitely watching you through some sort of lens or online. They're definitely invading your territory in some way. Someone's invading somebody's territory here. They're not respecting your boundaries. They're not respecting your space. And at this point, you're aware that you really don't have to do anything about it, because the motherfucker's in the ocean, okay? Something's gonna get them. You're not really gonna have to. There's plenty of other friends you have in the ocean, like sharks and shit, you know? Plenty of other things that would have a field day with this person for coming in to do whatever they were planning on doing with you. But see, I'm not seeing in the vision what this person's planning on doing with you, because they don't reach you. Just the vision stops. I see them getting closer, yeah, but then it just stops. It's almost like something maybe they can't swim anymore, they can't go forward, you know? This is someone who, maybe they drown. Like someone's going to drown in their intentions for you. Well, that's intense, because you're protected. Hair, remember? Shield. You're shielded, you're protected. You're in a vast, it's like you're surrounded with protection, and you know that you are. You've sensed it, you saw it coming from miles away. They don't think that you can see them though, which is the interesting thing. So you think about jellyfish, I mean, they can't see, right? Do jellyfish see?
According to the conversation, their eyes can also sense changes in light. All jellyfish species' eye spots give them these abilities, and in some species, like the box jellyfish, their eye spots are very well developed so they can see and hunt their prey.
Oh, they do have eyes. I didn't think they all had eyes. Oh shit. Even better. So maybe someone is underestimating you, I would say. You know why? Because you would think I would know that. It's my favorite animal, creature. on earth, like, period. There's nothing that to me holds a candle to a jellyfish. It's just my opinion, though. I'm entitled to my own view, and I love them. And that's really funny. It says their eyes are very well developed so they can see and hunt their prey. Someone has thought that you're not as smart as you are. But they think they know you. Like I think I know the jellyfish, but they don't quite know you, do they? I feel like you always come with a whole, what is it, cracker box? Cracker Jack box. You come with these surprises, you know? You have all these surprises, and it's like, oh, I didn't think you'd see me. I didn't think you'd know. And it's like, I knew way before you even knew exactly where I was. I have been knowing. Like, someone 100% here is taking you for granted. They underestimate your strength. They underestimate your ability. They also underestimate that whatever they're spying on you for, like whatever they're doing, they're in your territory. You actually have developed over time more abilities because of whatever you've been placed in. Now, they may have abilities too. I mean, this person can obviously swim. They're clearly brave to take on the waters. They're swimming out in the open ocean, in my vision. Someone's brave enough to try to do whatever they were going to try to do to you, or to try to spy on you, watch you. Like, they're brave enough to put their energy out there, but I don't think they took into account that they may be in for more than they bargained for. They're in over their head, and they're going down. This person's going to drown, or they're going to be dehydrated or something. Like, something's going to take them out before they reach you. I don't mean like unalive this person, but something energetically is going to remove this person from approaching you. And they're approaching you energetically, but you've been aware. They didn't think you were aware. They didn't think you could see them. They thought that they could just, you're weak. There's not much you could do. All I got to do is capture you, get you caught in a net or something. But little do they know, you're very keen. You're very sharp up here. You have to be. You're well adapted to your environment. You've been around since the beginning of time, okay? Your soul is not just here in this lifetime. Your soul is immortal. You have no ending. You have no beginning. See, this is someone who they only see as the human. They're interested in maybe things like spirituality. They may even dabble in it. They could be neck deep into it. But their head is not underwater. Yours is. You've had to live underwater. You've had to learn how to breathe underwater. This is your very essence. It's who you are. And somebody may want to, like, I'm thinking of like a scientist on a boat. I'm seeing a scientist now who like scoops up animals to like study them. And I feel like someone's been wanting to study you here, or maybe they outright had a plan to capture you or to harm you in some way. They thought that you weren't intelligent enough because you don't have a brain or something to like sense what they're doing. But you're like, don't underestimate me. Little do you know, I may be small, but how do you know I don't run these waters? It's not the whale. It's not the shark. It's not the anglerfish. It's not the megalodon. Maybe it's the smallest, tiniest little creatures that people don't give any credit to. Maybe it's the little ones who people don't think pack a punch, who people don't think really are running things. But little does somebody know that they have really put themselves in danger by trying to fuse their energy with yours. Because what's happened is now you're not only aware of them, but so is everyone else. And I mean spiritually. Your ancestors, even your crazy ancestors. Because some of your ancestors that passed away from some crazy shit, right? Like, they were aggressive. Some of them were abusive. Some of them were alcoholics. Some of them were drug addicts. And some of them would outright attack people. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of you have some crazy ass fucking ancestors. And so this person they're really in over their head, and they're going to drown. Whoever this is, they are, because they're not meant to do what they're doing. They're not meant to come at you in this way. They're not meant to, whatever they're intending. It's being witnessed, it's being seen by God the Divine, it's being seen by the universe, it's being seen by your ancestors, your angels, your guides, whoever the fuck you believe in. It's being seen, and it's being felt. It was seen by them before it was you, because they were closer to the shore. They had your back, they had your front, they had your sides, they had your below, they had your above. They have it all. They're also within. So, entities, energies, spirits, whatever you believe in, they were made aware of this person. It's more than one person. Some of them know each other, some of them don't. It's all over the place. But there's one in particular right now that's were talking about that, like they couldn't just leave you alone, could they? They couldn't just leave you alone. They can't just leave you alone. They can't just leave you the fuck alone. And I think they're going to realize that it's something that they probably should have done because they're going to be attacked. I think they're going to be spiritually attacked if they're not already. And I think they're going to be shocked when you call them on it, when you're like, hi, bitch. Someone's going to be shocked that you know they're watching. Someone's going to be shocked that you know they're casting on you or having someone else do it. Someone's going to be shocked that you know they're reading on you or that they're having someone else do it. Someone's going to be shocked that they know that you know they're on your fucking social media every day. Like, someone's shocked, or they will be shocked. They're going to be shocked at whatever hits them, whatever comes at them, whatever spiritual attack they're under, whatever they're casting for you, whatever they mean for you, whatever their intentions are for you, whatever they're projecting are for you, whatever their eyes are set on for you, okay? It's returning to this person tenfold, and they're going to go down. They're going to go down, and you can't really escape. Imagine retrieving a body that's taken out in the middle of the ocean. You can't. They can't even retrieve the fucking Titanic. Like, this person's going down, okay? If somebody actually intends to hurt you, harm you, whether it's your reputation, whether it's physically, spiritually, psychologically, whatever, all the fucking above, they will go down. It's just a matter of time before they lose their energy. Because you're well supported by your environment. And most of your support they cannot see. They may even think that they have more support than you on their side. Maybe they visually see more people on the beach with them. But they have no clue what all is in those waters. Do they have any clue how many species and how many different creatures are in the water that you're in? No. Someone has highly underestimated you, and you're just like, hi, bitch. Hey, bitch. You know, hey, hi, how are you? Hey, you know, like, they don't expect you to see them. They don't expect you to know they were there. They don't expect you to know they're here. They don't expect you to know, but you've been knowing. You were alerted, okay? You were alerted spiritually. You have eyes. You also can think. You don't even need to think. You don't need a brain because you're not of this earth, okay? You don't die, and you're not born. Your physical form is. But the energy of you has always been and will always be. You've just decided to come through this existence, and we called it birth. And then when you leave this existence, we're going to call it death. It's like what Muji says when he says it's like a wave that comes into existence. You can sit on the shore and you're looking at the ocean, right? And a wave comes up into your awareness. And all of a sudden, instead of you just noticing that it's still just the water, all your attention goes to the chaos. It goes to the wave. Because, oh my God, the water's doing something crazy, right? But it's still just the water. It's still just the water. So someone here is maybe trying to create some sort of waves, or they're trying to create something, whether it's spiritually. I feel like a lot of it's like a spiritual attack on you. Even if someone doesn't realize they're doing it, but I think they do. I think they definitely do. Why are they so nosy? Why is somebody so fucking nosy and wondering so much about you? What are you doing? What do you think about them? What's your intentions? What is this? What is this? What is this? And like, they think that they're going to get the information from paper. They think they're going to get the information from friends or from someone they pay or they know, from someone they watch, like, or themselves. They think they're going to get information from something they buy in a store, or something that's gifted to them, or something they can throw on a table and, you know, twiddle between their hands. This person is in your ocean. This person is in your waters, and they don't have good intentions for you. And there's a lot of other things that they should be worried about instead of you. After all, you're on two different sides of the field. Like, you're not even, you don't mess with them, and you don't want them messing with you. But it's like, for some reason, they just feel like, well, why not? Why not? It's like, I mean, I feel bad for this guy, I do, but at the same time, it's like that man who was trying to witness to people. He went to that island where the people on this island, I mean, if we were to go there, we would kill all of them because they don't have certain diseases and things that we have. Like, they aren't exposed to certain things that people who are around people constantly are. These are people who are on their own island, and they'll fucking kill you. They will fucking kill you because it's only them, and they keep it that way, you know. So, but this guy, I think he had good intentions, and it is very unfortunate what happened to him. But also, it was very disrespectful that he couldn't just leave them alone. That he couldn't just let them be them. I mean, they clearly don't want to be messed with. You will not have a chance, and it's because anyone coming in could harm everyone there, could infect everyone there. They're only used to their own people, their own bacterias, their own things, you know what I'm saying? And it's just what they decide. I don't know. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. All I'm saying is it's that idea here of someone who feels like they have the right to infiltrate your energy in some way when you've clearly stated, or you've clearly let it be known in some way that you don't want no trouble. You're not trying to come over and fuck with them, and you don't want them fucking with you. You don't have any ill will towards them. You don't even give it attention. You're focused on your own island, on your own community, society, on your own thing, your own little world. It's like these people on the island are in their own little world. You're in your own world. You're not even concerned with it, and that's very offensive to others. They feel like they know better than you, or there's something about something they have that they must push onto you, or I don't know what it is, because I don't know what angle they're coming from, because this could be some people who just want to cause you harm. Some people who may want to force you to see things their way or something. I don't know their intentions. But someone's going to get severely hurt, and I think it's spiritually. No one's going to let anyone constantly keep fucking with you. They're not. Your angels, your guides, your guardians, your ancestors, God, the universe, whoever any of you believe in, okay? You are protected by something, and it is absolutely not going to let this person or anyone harm you when your intentions aren't to harm anyone. I can literally see people on an island right now, right? And it's like there's a leader of this island, and maybe it is this island, and there are only these people allowed on this island. And there's a leader, a feminine leader, in fact, who is sitting on a throne, and there's a younger kid, seems to be running towards the shore. Maybe they're gathering things, looks like crabs or something, gathering something off the shore. And they see another human coming on the water on a boat, right? And this kid runs back to the leader and says something, it's in another language, says something to this leader, and is like, oh, there's a person, there's somebody here. So they send out your protection, and they get rid of this person, and then they feast on the person's body, they eat the person. Someone's going to pay a heavy price for not respecting boundaries. And it's going to be a spiritual battle. It's going to be a spiritual war. They're going to be spiritually attacked, if they're not already. I think they are. I think they're actually being spiritually attacked right now, and if not, they will be. And they will lose something in some way. It may not be their life. Hopefully not. We don't fucking want that for anybody. I mean, everybody's going to die in their own time, even us. But it's like, it's not that. They're going to be punished. And in a way, they will experience a type of death. Something, it could be an ego death. It's something that's going to die off for this person because they are trying to force you to do something you don't want to do, or they're trying to force other people to see you a certain way that's not true. They're trying to force something, like that guy was trying to force, even if he didn't mean anything mean by it. It's just really unfortunate that he couldn't come back from that and then learn the lesson, like have a wake-up call. You know, sometimes you don't get to have that wake-up call. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's your last time. You could be someone's learning lesson to not fuck with people. And I'm going to leave it there. You don't really have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to load the gun. It's probably already loaded. But you don't got to load a gun. You don't have to, do your average protection. But for the most part, I feel like this is going to happen spiritually 100%. We wouldn't even have known they were in our awareness had they not fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? Had they not sent their energy here, had they not been here watching this video, had they not been stalking you online, had they not been casting things on you or paying people to do it or trying to do it themselves or constantly every single day reading on you, wondering what you're doing. It's like, had you not put your energy in mine and just tried to force your way into my energetic field, I wouldn't have even been aware. Like, I would have just been doing my own thing. Love you guys so much. Hi, bitch.